Saka-T-Entertainment Gist with your boy Saka-T. Like you can see, I'm in the studio of one of the most prolific music producers in Nigeria. His name is Akuba Charles Ugochukwu. Do you want to know the person? Keep your fingers crossed. I'll be right back after this short break. Yes, welcome my people. I still have with me right here in the studio, not in my studio, but in the studio, DJ Coublon. He's a kingmaker. Man, the guy don't make many things. DJ Coublon, you're welcome to this segment with Saka-T.
Thanks for having me, Saka-T.
So DJ Coublon, how did that name come about?
Okay, so DJ Coublon started off, back when I was in secondary school. So
wow, long
would
time.
always, because then I was in the choir. That's when I started like the whole choir thing, and so I had developed the art into making music on the keyboard, storing the idea on the keyboard. Because then the keyboard had that feature.
Yeah.
So most of our social nights, we would always like have fun with it and get students to always enjoy our time. It wasn't always. It didn't happen every time. So, but we could manage those moments to establish a form of entertainment. So, and after school, I was looking for a name for my art. I was like, what am I going to use to? I can't say DJ Channel because it was too formal. And I just needed something that
Catchy.
yeah. So, Coublon did it for me, and in fact, that name was coined from one of my seniors because I kind of pissed him off. Yeah. He asked me to fetch me a bucket of water, but after night prayer, I was really dilly-dallying to the hostel. I forgot to fetch his water.
God, those wicked seniors.
So that's why he changed his name for me, and then my classmates were always used to taunt me. I used to find my trouble and stuff. But a friend of mine was like, "Guy, if you don't make the name, they pay you just."
Adapt them.
So yeah. I felt I caught up with the name, and I felt like, okay, I could use it first to not make them feel like if they call me the name, it's going to piss me off. But after school, I was looking for the name, and then a friend of mine called me and used that name. So I felt that little pain. I was like, wait a minute, I could actually use that
name. Yeah.
So, and then I started operating with it like that. But yeah.
And that's stuck till now. So tell us, how's the journey been so far? You've been DJ Coublon. When did you start professionally as a music producer?
Okay, so I started professionally after my university in 2013.
Wow, 7 years now?
Yes, but I had to go for youth service. While I was doing my youth service, I was also developing my clientele. I was, networking. I was reaching out to people that wanted to work. Like, for instance, if I need beats, I was like, that's it. My place of primary assignment was in Ogun State, then Bega. So, and I wanted to expand the network of what I was doing. So I was reaching out to big artists, sending DMs. Basically just letting people know what I do. So, and it kind of connected on the internet when one of what I put out, got seen by a big artist that invited me to have a session with him. So that was where basically everything kicked off. And the artist at the time was Too Short.
Wow, Too Short. See that.
So that was really long ago, and that was basically where I felt like, okay, because he needed a studio engineer, and then he tweeted that studio engineer needed. And he wants the person to come fix this, fix his mic, get it to work. So my classmate at the time in school CC'd my handle to that tweet so that I could see it because I wasn't following him at the time. So I followed up the tweet. I got his address. I got to his apartment, set it up for him. So when he saw that I had done that for him, then immediately I told him, I make beats and it wouldn't be bad if he checks it out. So when he checked it out, it was like, I like this. Like, wow, where have you been? Like, where are you from? All these questions. I'm like, man, I've just been doing my thing. I'm serving. And he's like, okay. Then he went on to list, his idea on one of the beats, and it really came out very nice. We even released it online, and so that's where everything literally started from.
So tell us, how do you get the inspiration to make your beats for artists?
Okay, so most artists make it easier. They come with their ideas, and I get into expanding that ideas, having a discussion with them so that they kind of explain to me the kind of what they want to achieve.
So the song,
so I'm in the same thought process with them to be able to. It's like we share the same vision, so that makes my process easy of creating the song with respect to. It's like we're both headed to the same.
Working as a team.
Exactly. So, and 9 times out of 10, that's how I relate with them, because at the end, I don't want to be the person walking alone in a particular direction that they aren't walking with me on. So I try as much as possible to be on the same page with them. So that makes it really easy for me. And I meditate a lot, keeps my mind fresh to be able to, especially when they start letting me know what they're trying to accomplish, what they're trying to achieve. It's easy for me to project in my mind see beyond where they're seeing, so that whatever I'm able to bring forward to them, they're able to say, oh wow, I never knew you could stretch. I never knew the idea could stretch this far.
We are still chilling with DJ Coublon, award-winning DJ Coublon. We'll be right back after the short break very soon, okay? We'll be rounding up this exciting section. Don't go anywhere. DJ Coublon is still here with me. Oh boy, Saka-T is still to give you the best of the interview you can think of. So tell us, DJ Coublon, what is that thing that's kept you 7 years running, dropping hits with big artists? What are those things or those ingredients that kept you so far?
Okay, first off, I'll give glory to God for the effort to have kept us going strong, because I remember many things that has happened that I know that if not for His grace, there is no way I would have survived that incident. Okay, like I'm going to give you an example. So one day, I just finished my session and I come the next morning to the studio to start the next day's session, and my hard drive refused to boot. Wow. And that is where everybody's career is, basically. Yeah. And I know because I back up often, so but just that morning the hard drive just failed, and I'm like, it felt like see Ronaldo breaking his leg in the pitch, and I'm like, what do I do? So instantly I remembered, that I prayed that, man, this hard drive did not fall, and so literally the hard drive refused to boot, and I got connected to somebody who could help me, like instantly help me fix it, even though it took like 2 weeks plus. But at that point, I told myself that if this hard drive comes back, that means God still wants us to keep doing this. Because at that point, I was like, I did all I could to restore it, but it didn't. So at that point, it's like there's no one you can talk to, because all your files are in there. You can't ask somebody to copy something for you. I was pretty much in that place where I'm like, oh my God, I need help. So that was very significant for me, and for me to have been able to recover from that was a big thing, and I consider that as a miracle. So stuff like that I don't take for granted.
So what do you think the music industry has contributed to national development?
How the music industry has contributed? Say for instance, with respect to the past happenings, especially the protest and the movement, there was actually people of influence that came out to represent and to speak up against the society. Yes. So, and music gave them the opportunity to use their voice and lend their voice in something that is that severe. So, there are many cases where they could have shut down our voices.
Sure.
But it didn't happen because they were going together as a community, as a force, and still made our voices heard. So I believe that's actually one of the impacts you can create with.
DJ Coublon, what do you see yourself like in 5 years' time? Are you working on anything presently now?
Yes, I am. I'm working on an album project.
Wow.
Where a lot of artists are featured. Artists from Iyanya, Yemi Alade, Ferrari, and Kizz Daniels. So this particular project, it's not going to be like a regular project where you're going to pack all of them in one body of work. So it's going to be like, say for instance, a DJ Coublon and Iyanya on body of work. It's like DJ Coublon and Iyanya coming on 5 songs. Yeah. So it's like you're able to have access to different projects with different specific artists. So that's what I'm working on, and it's been going fine, thanks to the pandemic and the lockdown, because that has really helped me find the time to get them to help finish the project. So yes, that is actually one of the things I'm working on.
Okay, what advice do you have for upcoming artists, people that want to go into production? What are the things you tell them?
To be honest, I will have to say find the time to make more research, because the more you understand the business you're going into, the more you manage your losses, the more you're able to take calculated decisions, the more you're able to reach out to the right people to help expand your art. So I feel like keeping to this, basically keeping to that style of workflow would help you organize your ideas and how you flow. It's like you're able to reach out to the right people. You have access to information that you need to execute your next plan. Yes.
So let's ask you some social media questions now. From like LOL.
Lots of love for laughing out loud.
Then TTYL.
That is talk to you later.
Okay, YOLO.
What's the story called?
YOLO.
That's you only live once.
You only live once. Yes. Okay. Many things, man. You've tried giving us three wonderful ones. Okay, let's ask you now. Your final words to all the celebrities, all the musicians you've worked with, and also your fans out there. Those look up to you.
Yeah. To the celebrities, I know, of course, they've heard it millions of times, for them to keep working and keep shaping their craft, keep developing their arts and developing themselves, because in the end, they are the best representation of the arts that they're doing.
Yeah.
No other person can represent that art more than themselves, because they started it, so it's only proper that they keep it going. It's like you're reinventing yourself every time. And then for the fans, you guys have the ears, and you guys are the judge. So it's like they know when good music hits them. And I would say if you keep that ear open, because in the end there's more stuff coming, and you should keep it locked. Yeah.
Keep it locked with your one and only DJ Coublon. Finally, now before I go, may I not let DJ Coublon go? Describe yourself in 3 words. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Describe myself in 3 words. I'm optimistic.
Wow. What?
And I'm curious, but that is something I'm working on.
Curiosity kills the cat.
Yes, but curiosity is also a problem. So yes. Then I'm also a patient person. So these are the 3 things. So my patience helps my curiosity calm down a bit.
So you've heard it all. It's been an exciting time with the ever-talented, the evergreen producer, DJ Coublon, and yours in entertainment, Saka-T. So come your way next time. Like I keep saying, you never can tell the celebrity we are bringing next time. Enjoy yourself and stay blessed, okay?